Hello folks, you alright? Nice to see you. Glad to be back. Bit of a dilemma. I had a few recordings, bit footage and that. Then decided to run over my phone with a fork truck at work. So it wasn't exactly the most ideal thing to do. So I've ended up getting a hold of a phone, the youngin's old phone, Ebony's old phone, and managed to start getting back into recording and stuff. So I'm glad to be back on here. Lots been going on in the garden. I'll take you round and show you the few little bits that we've been doing. Bit of a mess, nothing about and all that, like, because we've actually been kind of busy lately. So tons and tons of mess to sort out. I'll put some footage on shortly of the plants and stuff at home, me chilies and me peppers. I've just shown me tomatoes as well. So it's good to be back on, and I'll take you around and I'll show you around here and see what happens. As you can see there, been down to the fruit and veg shop and that, got loads of mushroom trays, doing the Dean hood from Dean's Lost the Plot. So we ripped out a huge shuttering at the back there, and we decided to make a wall out of the scaffolding boards, like a retaining wall and a small handrail at the top, so that none of the bends fall off the top or out. That's quite high. My dad's like nigh on 6 foot, so it's nearly 5 foot drop. Joe's starting a fire to burn some old bits of shed and that. And then this is the bottom bit down here, which is a mess as well, but it's in the process of being sorted out. So built a small wall here as well, getting that finished today and that. So I'll got turning the beds over as well today, I think, if we get time to. So I'll bring you back once we're sorted and that, and give you an update and stuff. So I'll speak to you all soon. Speak to you in a bit, folks. Hello folks, you alright? Welcome back. Absolutely glorious day, a little bit breezy now, like, but absolutely gorgeous day, quite a bit done. We're getting there now, like, it's starting to take a bit shape now. Getting the jobs done that we need done. The jobs that aren't done, not that we need done. But it's starting to look really nice now. I've been round the other side of the plot, putting the boards on where it's like a retaining wall style thing. I'll take you over there now and I'll quickly show you that. And then I'll show you the greenhouse that I've been cleaning up and that. So I'll be right back with you in a second. Well, there, as you can see, we'll put the boards down the side, so that's ready to be backfilled. And then that like levels off into the normal ground there, into the soil. Right, so we've just been plugging on, getting it done. I'll take a step back and I'll show you. As you can see, Dad's just doing some weeding, dropping all the crap all over the ground. So that's that. Just cut the top, just the tops of that to cut off, but I'll have to get a hacksaw because the blade, when I was using the recip saw, snapped on the ones at the top here. So that's it, pretty much done down here, pretty much nearly there. Just clean up this bottom end, which is an absolute jungle at the minute, but we'll get there eventually. Go for that. Alright? 14 time. Stay tuned. That's the fire burning away still. Absolutely huge bonfire there. Put a shed, big sheds with the stuff, wood to burn there. Red hot. Whew, getting the suntan on my back there. Still 3 rows of potatoes to pull up, so we'll get them pulled up tomorrow. Get them used. Rhubarb's doing lovely. Getting a patch of rhubarb going, yeah, like. Get plenty of wine this year. Not an alcoholic anyway. Pond's still exactly the same. Just a massive tidy up job really needing done. All my trees looking lovely. Could have done with a prune, but I'm not going to bother them now because the sap's nearly all the way up the trunk now. So, but as you can see, with this is the top area looking down on the plot. doesn't look like much has changed really, but we've been working away on it, so getting there. This is a mess up here as well. This will all be tidied up in the next couple of weeks. Polytunnel has not been touched really after my clean up that I've done. Just gonna take the vis screen up and put manure in it. Got lovely manure down the bottom, compost heap there. I'll take us into the greenhouse now and I'll show you what's cracking on in there. So here we are. This is the greenhouse, nice and clean, tidied, ready to rock and roll. There's me leeks and onions. What's that one? That's the Kelsey onions, but now it's coming to them. I don't even know what to do with it, to be honest. I'm new to all this show onion stuff, but I'm not doing show onions this year, I don't think. I've got some show leeks I'm gonna get off Alan Pine. He's gonna help us out this year with them. But I've got red onions. I think that might be me mussel bra. What's them ones? The labels are rubbed off a bit. Winter King, that one I'm gonna have to write them on. So once I sign these out, once I've done, I'll be writing them back on. Yeah, yes, that's right. Elisa Craig onions, Kelsey, red onions, mussel bra, and Winter King leeks. That's them. But as you can see, I've got everything lined up ready to rock and roll on the top of there. That's onion back in for seed, so I didn't have to keep myself safe seed and that, and get some of them on the go. Me fig tree at the back's looking alright, got plenty of growth on that this year, some buds coming up there. I've just given it a general clean because it was an absolute state, so it's not looking too bad now. Underneath is looking much better now. There's all my trays. I say, like Dean Hood, he uses them as trays for water from underneath. So I'll be using them. I've got stuff in the house. I've been, to be honest, I've bought them trays from Wilkinson's for a couple of years now. So I just usually use them. I've got probably about 10 down the house under my lights. Right, that's pretty much it really. Just a nice clean up as it needed it, because it was an absolute state. So that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for the day really. I see a few jobs got done today, and be back down tomorrow to do a couple more. See how we'll crack on with that and see how it gets on. Tomorrow I'll probably just be sorting out the polytunnel tomorrow, as that's desperate. That's desperate because that's obviously where I'm putting my tomatoes. But yeah, I see I've got some well rotted manure to go on that, which is absolutely lush stuff. Got it off a lad called Bernard down our way. Cracking stuff. So doesn't anyone be nicking at mine. Poop. Right, so anyways folks, I best let this gang because I'm just rambling. But I'll take this home now and I'll show you what's cracking on underneath the lights and that. Well, hello there folks, welcome back. I tell you, I was going to show you the plants at the house and me little setup and that. It's just a little tiny thing. It's just so as I can get me chilies, me peppers, tomatoes and stuff a good head start of the season. I should have probably had me tomatoes in earlier with us having the light. But anyhow, I've started all my tomatoes on the windowsill. I'll quickly show you that now, and show you me little starting area, and that's just in the house on the windowsill, as it gets loads of light. So I'll quickly spin you around and I'll show you that now. See how we are folks. I tell you, I'd show you the tomatoes and peppers, the other chilies I have on the windowsill. It's a big, huge windowsill, huge thing. I can get about 5 or 6 trays, about five touching 6 trays on you. So it's perfect for starting my seeds off. I've got loads of San Marzano number 2s. I don't know the difference between San Marzano and San Marzano 2, having a clue. But anyhow, you get loads of seeds in the packet, so I'm just going to pull out what I'm not wanting or what I'm not using. I may transplant some up and dish them out to friends. But I have 3 rows of the San Marzano 2. I've got 2 Gardener's Delight, which everyone knows what them are. 2 Sun Golds and 2 Alicante, just cherries, salad, and then plum tomatoes I'm making sauces out of, passatas and stuff for the jar up for the year. Me patio fire, me Trinidad Scorpions were shooting blanks. The none came up with them yet, but I'm not counting them out yet. Give them another drink because it's a bit dry on the tops there. Like it's because the radiator's right here, red hot radiator, lovely sunny windowsill. Habaneros and Scotch bonnets. I'll take you over to the light again and I'll show you what's under there. I'll show you around that. And Carolina Reaper, I've got one left there. I had another one that germinated, but had snapped off it. Got like a little piece of soil stuck in the stem as it was breaking through the soil, and it kind of like rotted the stem off a bit. So that was a fail. But I've got one over in the underneath the light, and I've got one here. But it's unbelievable, like like how advanced the seeds are underneath the light compared to these. Like, I mean, like that there is the same age as the ones that's under the light. Like all these are practically the same age as the ones under the light, and they're about 3 times the size. So I'll quickly take you over there now, and I'll show you that. So there, as you can see, that's just a 250 watt CFL suspended above me plants. I have Rosso, Rainbow Colour, and Romano. Oh no, that's Rainbow Colour as well. Oh, I thought I had the Romano mixed. Oh, I have another one Romano mixed over there, so them were a miss hit as well. But I've got enough sweet peppers here to do my garden this year, because I've got 1, 5, 10, 15, 16 sweet pepper plants. I've got some habaneros and Scotch bonnets and jalapenos for me friends. Let me a drink, water them from the bottom. Carolina Reaper, miss hit with some flowers. I think them were begonias, I think. Yes, begonia. And some geraniums, which is only a couple came up on the geraniums, which I'm a bit disappointed about. First row there is jalapenos, habaneros, and then Scotch bonnets at the back. And like I said, as you can tell from the difference of them, same age of plants, but like 2-3 times the size on them, which is unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. And then a full tray of cairns. So it's just a little setup for this year. Next year I'm gonna make some improvements, and I'm gonna try and either get my loft done or get a shed built outside to house all my plants and lights and stuff. I've got a second light to go up, which is it's a 2 splitter which holds 2 135 watt bulbs. So I'm gonna have 270 watts, but probably real wattage of about 250, maybe less. But I'm gonna end up buying another one of these to go next to it as well. Not probably when I next get paid, but see what happens. But yeah, so that's it for now. I was saying there, I've got my tomatoes on the windowsill there, so they're starting off now. So that should be me tomatoes getting sorted out this week. I'm gonna wait till Wednesday to plant my brassicas. And then once they've germinated, they'll get moved into the greenhouse, into the cold greenhouse, as they don't really need heat or anything in the greenhouse. So yeah, everything's coming on spot on with lights. I'm happy with. So like I say, I'm gonna get my second light up ready for my next batch of plants going on. Which I might just leave me cabbages under the light. See what happens. Cabbages. Trying to think what else I got. I think that was really it. Like brassicas, collie, broccoli, and cabbage, swede, all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably pot them up into trays and then leave them to germinate. Like I say, what I'll do is I'll sow them all on the Wednesday, then hopefully by Tuesday, and hopefully by Friday, Saturday, they've germinated, and because they germinate quite fast, so hopefully they'll be ready for us going down to the plot on the weekend, and that should be spot on. But yeah, so I say I would fill you in on what me sowing and me seeds and stuff we're doing. So it's slowly coming along. Tomorrow I'll be back down the plot as well. I'll be pulling up them 3 rows of potatoes, I'll be turning the soils over. I've got, like I say, I've got some lovely manure there to go on the beds. Bloodfish and bone, chicken manure pellet, I've been mixing it all in. And I've got loads of potash as well off the fire, so that'll all get mixed in as well. So jobs are good. Should be getting ready for this season coming ahead. So I'll speak to you all later, and take care, folks. Speak to you tomorrow. Hello guys and dolls, lads and lasses, boys and girls, all the rest of that mambo jumbo stuff. Back down the garden again, as you can tell. I've got a couple of little jobs to do today. Well, big jobs. I'm gonna put a table in the greenhouse along this side. Aye, if you can see it, along this side, yeah. Just to bench it out a bit, so that I can get more seedlings on. I've set my sweet corn away in the house under the lights, sown them this morning, so that's a job done. I've got my brassicas to do, but I'm going to do them through the week, so that they're ready for the weekend to come down, put into the cold greenhouse. I'm going to pop into the polytunnel. I'm going to lift the vid screen off, get some bloodfish and bone manure, bits and bobs of stuff, and that, put them into the ground and turn it all in, cover it back up, and that's that. And probably level off some of the beds that's not about the garden and get them looking a bit better, because they're looking a bit shabby with the soil being heaped up still and not leveled out. But that's the jobs for the day I'm going to be cracking on with, and then just waiting for me fella coming down, so hopefully I can get the bench done before fella gets ya. So I'll knock yous off and I'll bring you back when I'm sorted. Go Terence. Well, now there, another absolute glorious day, a little bit breezy but absolutely beautiful. I'll just put an apology out now as you watch over this video, is I tend to go tend to do that quite a lot, but plodding on the day, and we've got quite a few bits done, so I'll take you round to show you what I've done today and what my dad's done, so I'll show you around now. So yeah, the greenhouse is sorted. Managed to get a new bench put in. One of the lads, the secretary of the allotments, had a little fence he was going to burn, a little picket fence, so I thought, why, might as well get it all cut to size and that and get it in. So that's looking spot on. So I've benched out both sides now. So, and there's a little fig tree at the back of my canes. So yeah, onions and leeks, some bits of vegetables up there that we haven't took home yet. Swede and a cabbage, some of my onions I grew last year. Yeah, some flowers, polyanthus and that, not sure what they are, but I'm sure someone might let us know what they are. So I'll take you over to the other side of the plot and I'll show you what we've dug over and stuff. Yep, so that's one of the beds done for the allotment this year. Dug over, weeded, got loads of docks out of it, some loads of potatoes. That's what was here, the 3 rows of potatoes that I need to dig up, so I've managed to do that, and that's the harvested potatoes I got out the 3 rows. Probably couldn't even pick that up. And my dad was just cracking on this side of the garden. He's just been weeding it and turning it all over. Absolutely lovely soil, beautiful stuff. This was all 100% manure. This, no, sorry, it wasn't. About 80% manure, because there was soil put on top that were riddled and sieved and stuff. So yeah, that concludes pretty much what we've done today. It looks absolutely smashing, starting to come together. Next week we'll probably just do little bits next week. I didn't get any of the polytunnel done, as we were planning on getting that done, but it didn't rain, so I'll keep that for a rainy day. I should have just left the greenhouse for a rainy day, but it's one job less to do. So yeah, next week when we come down, we'll work on this plot here. We'll do that down there, and that'll be another week's work done. Then this bed might get both sides done, next week, see what happens. That needs all turned over, weeded. There's a lot of surface weeds, there's not many docks or anything on nettles in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's done up the side of here. As you can see the footprints there, so that'll just get turned and weeded at the same time, and take some rocks out, and that way we're passing along. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's next week's jobs, and that's probably the week after. And levelling out the other beds over there as well. See if old Joe comes down, he'll take over for a little bit and do some. But yeah, so that's it for today, folks. That concludes the videos, this week's video. Just showing you roughly what we're doing, what we've done so far this year, getting ready, preparation and stuff. Preparation prevents a piss poor performance. So I've got them potatoes that I showed you in the buckets, and then I had two buckets, them blue buckets. I had them half filled with Sartamira, so I'll show you that as well. So that pretty much concludes what we've done this week. Thanks very much for watching, and how you planting, folks? How you planting?